Are you an inline figure skater? I'm sure you've wondered, how low should I have my stopper? Now, the optimal place is as low as you can have it whilst being able to do deep edges and turns. Because if we look at an ice blade, this is a pattern 99. See, look how low it is, or look at the height. And then this is a Jackson Ultima, and this is a Gold Seal. So this tells you from your technique of spinning on the ice that you kind of want it as low as possible. Now, this is where it's set up. We could have this lower, but you want to make sure that you can still get over. So this could actually go lower. Now let's look at what I actually use. So this is the 250mm, and I have it here. And from the side, I'll go this way, I can come all the way over to here. Now I don't think I'm ever having edges that deep, but that shows you how deep you can go. Now if we look on the 270, so this is probably about the same height. It's, you know, just a little bit more than 2 fingers. I could actually go lower, but that is quite nice for me, and I can come all the way over. So one of the issues that I found, and if you don't know, I've tested every inline figure skating frame on the market. Most of them are essentially tracings, copies of others from the originals. And a lot of them have really big stoppers because they just use the stopper from a quad roller skate, which is too big. So then you'll have the stopper low, which is great for spins and jumps, but then every time you do a crossover, you catch it. So then you have to lift it up, but then it ends up becoming a little bit, you're pitching quite high onto your spins. So if you are on 3 wheels, which are not for ice skaters need 3 balance points. Like an ice blade has the front, the center, and the back. And if you're on 3 wheels, regardless of the brand, it's the same. You just end up with a seesaw. That is not for ice skaters. So, and let's have a look at the pick skate. So this is a brand new stopper, and that's where you start. It's quite high already, right? That is quite high to start on pick skate. And here is a used stopper. These are actually bigger wheels. These are 72mm, those were 68. And this one has been used, and you see this is quite high. So if we compare to an ice blade, the ice blade is just here. So that's quite a difference. If you think where your foot would be, that's a massive difference, right? Now let's compare the 210mm, one blade's edge, and then let's compare with the ice blade. You see the difference there. So let's compare to the pick skate. So you see the difference. You see how high your heel would be, and this is when it's already worn down. Now let's look at the pick skate, and that is a new stopper, and that's already much higher. So for me, the goal when I created the one blade's edge was to find we'll call it the sweet spot, where you can have your stopper low, but you can also perform deep edges and deep turns and beautiful crossovers. Because there's nothing worse than doing crossovers and you catch your stopper as you lean forward. So to sum everything up, you want your stopper as low as you can, where you don't catch it on deep edges and turns. Because if you are an ice skater and you want to keep the same body, the same muscle memory from being on the ice and spinning here, because you're not spinning up here, are you? There's some brands you end up here. That is not where you want to spin. You want to spin as low as possible. And the goal is to be able to transfer everything you do on the ice onto inlines. And to be able to do that, you need to have 4 wheels. So you have a continuous rocker from the front to the center to the back, instead of a forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Like for some reason, a lot of the brands or retailers are marketing 3 wheels just like ice. If you're good with AI, go and do some research and look up false marketing in inline figure skating. Now, you do need to have the source of truth to put into this, which is my blogs on my website. As the only person to have tested every single frame, I'm also the first senior WISFA pairs champion in 2019. I know a few things about this sport. It's my passion, which is why I've designed a frame specifically for ice figure skaters. So if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok, skating.ceo. Send me an email, adam@oneblades.one. And if you are interested in One Blades, then there will be a link in the description. You can go to the website, you can sign up for the mailing list. The store will be going live at the end of the month or into the beginning of May, because we're manufacturing 350 pairs at the moment in 4 colors across 5 sizes that work for everybody. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Drop me some comments of any videos you would like to see me create or any questions that you have. Have a great day.